Kaiju Universe is a Roblox Godzilla game which makes me want to kill myself. One of the reasons for this being that it's boring as fuck and you can't do anything in it except for grind until you want to die. And believe me, I want to die because of that game. Solely that game. But moving on to one of the bigger problems, aside from me wanting to commit suicide, the game has been increasingly becoming more pay to win. When you think of the term pay to win in a Roblox game, you would think of something like Pet Simulator X. But not Kaiju Universe. The reason for this being is that Kaiju Universe has been able to, for the most part, avoid being pay to win. And supposedly, the owner, Verret, was against the game being pay to win. And a lot of the original claims for the game being pay to win came from before it was pay to win. Things like thermonuclear Godzilla were pretty damn expensive for something that isn't even that good, and people still called it pay to win, which is honestly, in my opinion, just more pay to lose in that situation. But with the more recent updates, it started to lean more towards feeling like an EA game. Enter the free cam game pass, where you would pay 800 Robux for free cam that's not near half as good as the ones that YouTubers get and can actually use properly. Now, I didn't buy the game pass myself, but I have a couple of friends who did, and they told you it is limiting. You can barely do half the things that free cam should be able to do at the price of a lot of more money for something that should be free. Now, up until this point, Kaiju Universe had a pretty strong reputation for not being pay to win, so it was kind of a little off-putting that they would put something on sale like this just all of a sudden. It was pretty upsetting, to be honest. Now, at this point in time, this was pretty recently, I hadn't been playing the game near as much as I would prior, so seeing that was a little disappointing and kind of demotivated me, and I feel like that's probably the same way a lot of other people felt. But in that same update came the boosters things, which were, I believe it was 200 Robux for an XP or G-Cells boost for quite a bit of time. I believe it was 1 or 2 days, which was really weird. Verret, up until that point, had been very strictly against adding any Robux methods to get XP, as that would be very pay to win, because then you could just get a ton of XP and then just have all your stuff maxed, and it's pay to win if you don't get the memo I'm trying to put out here. So it was a very strange update, and I don't know why he did it. This is something I haven't seen being talked about a whole bunch, probably mainly because if you question the almighty Verret, he'll ban you from the server instantly because you hurt his ego a tad bit, but that's besides the point. My thoughts personally on the situation, I hope they remove it. I hope to death that they remove it, because, like, that's just so lame. Like, why would you do that? That's so pay to win, and it is in complete contrast to what Verret had been saying before. And then he randomly decided to be the Mr. Krabs of Kaiju Universe and decide, oh, I really want some money right now. Maybe he fell upon hard times. Maybe not enough people were buying Burning Godzillas, so he just had to. The impulse was too strong. But yeah, I just wanted to make a short little video on that. I feel like I might make more of these style of videos, as they're pretty fun and easy to do. So, see ya.